Guys, how are you? Yep, it's Crypto Sniper without the hat today. How you doing? How you doing? Thought I'd throw something out and just check in with you. Who's liking them Ethereum apples? I hope there's a few of you. If you're in Ethereum and you're making some money, how about you hit the like and you give me one share? No ads on this channel. Trying to bring you the best, trying to keep you in the best trades, working real hard on it. Look at that chart. That is what you call a lovely, gorgeous, rounded bottom indeed. And of course, we've taken out the all-time highs that we did a couple of days ago, but we continue to assert you want to bias Bitcoin long and Ethereum especially so. And the top of the pop charts tells me that despite everybody wanting to hunt every shitcoin under the sun, if you look at market cap and how it's gone, let's give it a wee refresh as well, and we will see that Bitcoin's done 5% today, Ethereum's done 10%. Now, Polkadot's caught up a little bit and taken over Ethereum, so fair play to that. But XRP 4, 1, Litecoin 6, Chainlink doing reasonably well, but still behind Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash losing ground. Binance Coin losing ground, Stellar down, stablecoin, and still below Ethereum, Uniswap at 13. So outside of Polkadot, all the others are lagging Ethereum, and in fact Ethereum is just slowing down now. It was top of the pops, DOT is still running. So good. You're in Bitcoin and you took longs, even though there were people short calling descending triangles. You recognize that Bitcoin needs to do a decent walk up to the upside out of an inverted head and shoulder that we gave you and we spoke about on a live stream. By the way, our live stream was shadow banned, so many of you might not have seen it. If you haven't hit always under the bell, you will not get our updates. We live streamed yesterday. So we showed you this inverted head and shoulders. We showed you, and here's why you don't need to rush in and get too excited on Bitcoin right this second. It would be a fool to buy now at this very moment. You've just made the target we gave on our live stream, 37, and you're having a bit of a pullback. Maybe you'll have a little bit more of a pullback, but it's going to go higher and take that. But you might get opportunity to get in if it dips a little deeper later. We also gave you the 40K and the 4273 that came from, wait for it, an even bigger W bottom that projects through the 40,000. That'll give us a really strong level. So I would certainly take a fair amount off at that point in my own view, in my own personal opinion. So here's why I'm doing this clip. You want to bias long the same two coins. Bitcoin is going to be solid. Ethereum is an overperformer. We'll come back to that. And more importantly though, you don't want to enter now. You may get opportunities to add on a dip. Why? Because of this target on Bitcoin, possibility of a deeper dip. Number one. What happened on Ethereum? Let's cover Ethereum with you. Let's go into this structural pattern. Because of this structural pattern over here, HVF, yep, over there, you've run to the other side of a channel. Let's just remind you, you've run to another side of a channel. That's maybe a bit too big. Let's go 4 hourly. You're in an upward grinding channel and you've actually crossed out of the other side. Plus you've made a wind up HVF that's in here in the TG pink structure. Squeezy, squeezy, Japanesey, also good target made at the same conjunction as that. So you've got Bitcoin that's just made a localized target. You've got Ethereum that has just made a localized target. What else have I got for you? Well, you know, we're pretty tidy. We're pretty complete in what we do. There's no one else who can match us on tying up a chart. I can tell you that much. If you want a chart ripped up, only HVF method does it to this level of standard. So we've let go of the 4 and we've broken to the upside. Let's have a look at that a little bit closer. So I've given you 2 reasons why you might have a little rest here. But be clear, that's not a short call. That's not anything. We are long. We are long and we're net long. I'm talking about reaccumulating maybe a little top up on a pullback only. In other words, we expect further upside. What did we give you on this? We said 6.66, the number I knew you couldn't forget, a devilish number indeed. And the neckline being 4. Look at this, look at this. You're in a rising wedge. That was the top of it. You then squeezed a little bit here. You broke out the bottom. Typical price behavior. Smack down to here. bounces and return moves to the 4 level. We said as much to you. We said you're in inverted head and shoulders, a super macro one with 4 as your level. And you had a break. You'll probably have a pullback and revisit. That was your break. Pull back and revisit. Squeezy, squeezy on a bit of a rising wedge on a grind, nudging up against our grind lines. You'll learn all about grind line theory. Book a call. Links below. Become part of the winning team that is killing it at the moment. Break down, up and down. That's it. That was your down move. Only so far. There was a chance we might get a secondary dip out of this. It's looking less and less likely given how Ethereum has gone. Then you get the up leg. You get flagging. You get flagging where? At the key level of significance that I've only seen myself mention, and we've been mentioning it for the last 4 or 5 months, and the entire trade has come. This is one of the longest inverted head and shoulders ever. And now more people are drawing it now that it's come about and it's happening. We've been waiting for this for how long? Let's do the 3-dayer. Let's do a 3-dayer. There she is. We've drawn this for you right up here when we called this head and shoulder fail at this previous looky-likey and said this will do a turn. We called this upside swing for you. We told you to buy us ETH long. We told you to get out of ETH and that it's going to have a pullback and that it's got a downside head. Man, if anybody wants to know how Ethereum goes, if he's looking at anybody else apart from the crypto sniper, he is foolish, because we are accurate often. We'll never be 100% accurate. Anyone who tells you that is absolutely fibbing through his teeth, but we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So what about back to those lower time frames again? So why you don't chase? Look at this bull flaggy type target. You make a target. What happens? You get a localized pullback. What does that localized pullback do? It sets up another squeezy Japanesey, and you've just made that target as well. So the FBTC is just made a smaller structured little target, possibly needs a little bit of a rest. That doesn't mean it's going to spill all the way back down. We did think it might have a chance with one more spill. I don't think it's looking likely on the FBTC that you'll get back below 4s. It might have even been your last chance buying here, sub 4% on that flag. We did say there might be a chance that would happen. It's looking a little bit less likely, but we still might get a down leg, guys. We always, when things are up, we suffer from recency syndrome. We only see up. Remember how bullish you felt here, and then how negative and bearish you felt there, because you're bouncing up and down. We thought there might be a possibility of a wind up. We did say that there could be a squeeze along the top here, but that would require Ethereum BTC to turn down. Just made a target. Maybe it will turn down. But if it runs that high over there, the last high that it made, 0.45, fancy that, round number, 454s, then you're probably just going to go on a straight out trot. So we'll have to see. Could it be Bitcoin accelerates and Ethereum languishes? At the moment, small time frame, Bitcoin actually a little bit of a head and shoulders. So it's all done great. The whole day it's done great. The trade, you're probably going to have a rest in a period where it just pulls back a little bit against you. Why, you say? Why? Because it's just a mini little head and shoulder thing that needs to work itself out. And maybe have a small sell-off. That doesn't mean every head and shoulders, especially when you're in a wild bull run, comes about. It doesn't mean it at all, but it can do. So this is minor pullback legs. Just like you had a pullback leg over here, you let go of that key level and you had a reasonable pullback leg. Could it do the same? I don't think necessarily as deep, but maybe it does. This is a small time frame, so it could have that little bit of a rest. What's that going to do? It will pull the rug a little bit on ETH. It'll slow it down a little bit. It could also come back. Sometimes if it's Bitcoin pulls back, the others can pull back a little bit harder. That could bring the FBTC down a little bit. Also just made targets. So we've given you small structural targets that have all happened. But this is minor league, small time frame stuff. The main reason I'm here is to remind you who told you to get long Bitcoin when everyone was bearish, and to say that Ethereum will outperform. We did, and you've had the day you deserve if you did it, and we've been accurate on that, but you might not want to chase in with extra coins and leverage trades at this very moment. There may be opportunities, but they may be very small and very short, and then you're going up. So the big move is the big move. Where does FBTC end? 6.6%. How fast does it get there? I don't honestly know. I don't think I could tell you. I could only do a probability based scenario, but this is rounding out, topping out, and just done a target. So I'd expect a little bit of a rest for a good move. It has let go of that 4 level, and whilst this is a 5 minute, it's hardly a big time frame. It's not necessarily clear it's going to be getting back down there anytime soon. So we'll see. But if it were to come back down to 4s or even these levels, you might consider it a very good option. If it takes out that high, as I've already said, it's unlikely at all that you'll ever see 4 again. And I think this is going to be very bullish for Ethereum. What you're also seeing is that Polka is doing quite well when Ethereum does well, the platform chain. So you might want to watch it. It's done very well technically. If you're looking at it, it's done 13.6, so it's leaving Cardano behind, although Cardano's done very well over the week, so it's a bit unfair to say that. It's done 28 over the week, this one's done 40, but Ethereum, so much depth, so much liquidity, ability to get in and out, really high, 30% up. 30% up. That is awesome. So for the last week. Okay, guys, I think that's all I wanted to say. Just give us a share. And if you want to book a call, jump on the links below. You can jump on and join us. You can get the updates more regularly, faster, earlier, sooner, quicker, and to a far higher level of detail. And you can be part of a community of self-actualizing, already becoming wealthy, smart individuals. Join, hit the link. There's mini series below if you have no money, and there's Bullion Vault. Don't forget your silver and gold. It's still going to play a role in grid down environments. For that, I say goodbye and catch you all later. Hit us a like if you've made some money on Ethereum or Bitcoin today. Yeah, bye for now.